They told me to stay in line, to follow the path carved by others. But why walk the road built for someone else, when I can pave my own? Rules, they confine, restrict, suffocate. They whisper, stay here, be this, do that. But I was never one to bow to whispers. I see the lines they've drawn, boundaries set by fear and tradition. And I cross them, unapologetically. Every rule, every law, every should and must. It's a cage I refuse to live in. You see, the rules weren't made for people like me. They were made to keep people like me in check. But the chains they try to bind me with only sharpen my resolve. The limits they place fuel my rebellion. I'm not here to conform. I'm here to transform. When they said, "This is how it's done," I replied, "Watch me do it differently." When they said, "These are the rules," I laughed and wrote my own. Life isn't a script handed down by others. It's a story waiting to be written by you. So I picked up the pen. I tore out the pages that didn't serve me. And I began to rewrite. I rewrote fear into courage, doubt into determination. I turned can't into watch me, impossible into done. When the world says stop, I say go further. When they draw lines, period, I erase them. I don't ask for permission. I don't wait for approval. I move, create, conquer. And yes, they'll call me reckless, arrogant, unruly. But they don't see the vision I carry, the fire that burns within me. Their rules are chains. My defiance is freedom. Every time they said no, I found a way to say yes. Every time they tried to stop me, I became unstoppable. I am not bound by tradition. I am not limited by expectation. I am free because I choose to be. I don't play by the rules. I rewrite them. And when they see what I've built, what I've become, they'll realize it was never about breaking the rules. It was about creating my own. Because in this life, power belongs to the creators, not the followers. Legacy is forged by those who dare, not by those who obey. So I didn't just rewrite the rules. I built a world where no rules could hold me. I realized the greatest prisons are not walls or chains, but the limits we accept. And I refuse to accept any. The world's no is nothing but a whisper. My yes is a roar. When they doubted me, it only sharpened my resolve. Every insult became fuel. Every setback became a step forward. Because the truth is, you can't cage fire. You can try to contain it, but it will always find a way to burn. And when it does, period, it consumes everything in its path. I am that fire, unyielding, unstoppable. They wanted me to fit into their mold, to live by their rules. But I shattered it, piece by piece. Because greatness doesn't follow a guidebook, it writes its own. And now, they don't just see me, they feel me. Every step I take, every word I speak, it's a reminder that I've won. The rules they swore by, I bent them. The walls they built, I broke them. And as I rise, I carry the weight of every no I've turned into a yes. Every scar I've earned, every battle I've fought, they're etched into my story. A story of defiance, a story of power. And when the world asks how I did it, I'll simply say, period. I didn't play by the rules. I rewrote them. Because that's what it takes, to rise above, to break through, to become unstoppable. So, to the ones still trapped by the limits they've accepted, this is your wake-up call. You weren't born to follow. You were born to lead. You weren't born to conform. You were born to create. The rules don't define you. your will does. So pick up the pen, tear out the pages of their expectations, and start writing your story. Not tomorrow, not someday, now. Because the world isn't waiting, and neither should you. Rewrite the rules, rewrite your destiny. And when they ask how you did it, stand tall, look them in the eye, and say, period. I didn't play by the rules. I rewrote them.